Welcome to Doom Orgy. Episode 8, motherfucker.
Okay, yeah, hello.
We just did episode 7.
Oh, now the dog is barking. This is why I told you
God.
outside.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. All right.
I will get him.
All right, this is...
No, you are comfortable. Let me go get him.
Oh, fuck. You're so sweet. Wow, this is the love episode for Pride. We had like the Pride Wrath episode. And now we're going to have an episode all about love and connection. That's what 8's all about, you know? 8 Love Grand. Yeah. Title app. 8 Love Grand. Anyway, I'm just filling up air while John Paul gets our dog back inside. And look, we're joined in the studio by a 10-year-old golden doodle.
He's 7.
Oh, I'm sorry.
According to the official.
Forgot.
Well, I'll just... It's a revelation of the method, so I can't get in trouble for it. It makes it true. So, yes, according to some books, Morty is 10. But in the new traditions, in the New Testament, he is of 7.
7, and we'll watch them fall.
So, let that be known. We're retconning. And the reason being is that his veterinary clinic closed, and he was there since a puppy. So they sent us his medical records, and it felt like he outlived them. So he graduated, and the only institution that could verify his age is now gone. So we're resetting the clock. We're going back to 7.
Yeah.
Which, for me, a little more, that's the year he had cancer.
Oh, yeah.
So he is a cancer survivor.
He is a cancer survivor. And we're so grateful. Come on, bud.
And so just the fine people at formerly Prairie Lane, but they are no longer with us. And Morty has...
No, they are. And I was chuckling at the dog, not the veterinary clinic closing. Nobody lost their job.
Yeah, I hope the receptionist gals, they loved our dog.
No, I liked it there. I liked the vets there. They were great. I hope they all are off doing cool things, and it was...
No, they were liquidated with the business. They were all just disintegrated into dust.
Damn.
So that's the way it goes.
It's the harsh reality of capitalism.
So, yeah.
Just your business fails, you also disintegrate.
I mean, that's how it should be. Like, if you can't make money for the machine needs to process your parts. So,
yeah. Speaking of that, I love the term grist for the mill, but I think I've used it wrong like multiple times on this podcast, because like grist to me sounds like gristle, you know, like muscle and bone, and of course the mill is
yeah.
So, like, that's kind of, you know, the sort of...
So what does the phrase mean? Is it a phrase? You make
grist
it up?
is actually... Grist for the mill is a real phrase, but grist is like wheat chaff or whatever that they're just grounding up. So, I mean, like, it still works, but it's not as visceral. It's not as doom orgy as I would have...
Well, I think it's enough so, because it's the process by which, like, you need... that grist for the mill, like, it's just what, like, put it in the machine, just feed it. You have to, like, run it through.
Yeah, I mean, like, I wasn't using it, like, super incorrectly. I just
you were just thinking of, like, babies and blenders.
Yeah, gristle for the missile, really.
Yeah. The episode of The Simpsons where it's a tree house of horror, and then they're in the giant blender. Remember the school? The school is eating the kids, and then they have the giant blender, and the kids fall into it. That was so good. That was, as a kid, that was cinema, as they would say now.
Cinema.
Peak cinematic experience. So that they fall in, and then it transitions to it was all a nightmare. And there's nothing to worry about unless that toxic gas gets in, and then the toxic gas gets in because Homer had the cheap weather stripping, and then their bodies turn inside out. And they sing the song from a chorus line, which I just saw the other day. So that's how it all connects.
Wow.
Grist from the Mill, chorus line 1, singular sensation. Every little step she takes.
Yeah, grist for the mill is a great phrase. Though.
I don't know all the words, but that's the song.
Yeah.
Which that show is about Grist for the Mill because it's all about the dancers, and it was really good. Blue Barn, shout out to Susan, Universal Susan.
We love Susan.
It's phenomenal. But it's just, these dancers.
Are these Susan's glasses I'm wearing?
No, they're mine.
She does wear cool glasses, though.
Susan did give us our olive oil.
Oh, yeah?
Well, because of that, I call her Universal Susan because we needed olive oil, and she won a basket raffle that evening. And she's like, "Oh, I don't need olive oil. Anybody need olive oil?" And I was like, "I need olive oil," and the Universal Susan provides. So, great job directing a chorus line at Blue Barn. Chorus line was great because it was all these people just hoping for things. It was capitalism, I think, at its peak when you could get a job as a dancer, a chorus girl on Broadway. Like, not anymore. I mean, you can now, but it's not like it used to be, Now it's they'll take. You got to be really good or really willing to do anything,
Mm-hmm.
From what I know nothing about
Grist for the Mill.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. Rick and Morty.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Tell us about what we saw on TV.
No, I'm digging the season 9. I think it's being well written and well executed. And I think we already talked about the first episode, but this one was a bit more emotional, on the emotional side. But I thought it was well done.
I mean, it's always well done.
Yeah. Well, we got into, because we were watching it while we were eating, and so we had some disagreements about that. But or just.
Well, tell me why you like it so much.
Well, in the episode, Rick goes on vacation, but he erases his memory when he does and becomes this Ted person, just a simple guy. And no, it's just it was a beautiful episode. It hit all the right notes for me. I don't want to spoil too much, but he goes to a simple life, and is concerned with bowling and stuff like that. And I don't know, there were just a lot of really fun flourishes within the episode that I appreciated.
Well, I mean, my only criticism was that I just feel that because the last episode was Evil Morty. I don't like Evil Morty, and I don't like when Rick is his own worst enemy. I don't like the internal struggle. It's not good, but it's been season 9. I've kind of you know what I mean? Well,
and I think they're doing it in a little bit more of a nuanced way than what you're making it out, because okay. I see your criticism. I respect and regard it.
Well, yeah. I mean, I bought the season pass. Okay, I'm in. I'm allowed to be C+.
Well, and I think the family is just kind of okay, whatever. You're working through your shit. Thanks. They were very dismissive of the whole thing for the most part.
And I think I just needed a bigger universal thing to start off this season.
Well, I loved the little world building that they did with this episode of just, backwoods Ted and his gang at the bowling alley, or going ice fishing, and sleeping with the lady from the bowling alley, and he only comes up, once a year. And whatever, and it just kind of serving as this sort of vacation But obviously that for a show that's painted Rick as a god or with godlike powers, that it's basically he's Zeusing it. He's like going out as a goose.
Well, I guess sure, but what is he like vacationing from? Let's kind of like, what is
just his himself, his life, his tech, his knowledge of everything he knows. He's kind of taking a mental vacation from himself. And I don't know. I thought it resonated with me. I thought even if we've gone down this path of Rick just being kind of a selfish, navel-gazing asshole, like this was a new wrinkle on that, like in a variation on that theme. So I thought it worked.
Not enough summer.
I mean, we all love summer. Like 99 Days of Summer.
Yeah.
But she had some good lines. Like, what was the one where she's like, oh, fuck. Why don't you let me drink? Like, when I don't understand why you don't let me drink. She's
fine. It's, I guess, I just don't think it'll ever match its heyday,
Dude, I think it's stronger than it ever was. And maybe that's just a difference of opinion on this podcast. That's okay. We can have a marketplace of ideas here.
Okay, because I let it be known that me saying I think it had better in its heyday is not me being forgiving Justin Roiland. Okay, so let's not try to twist that scenario.
No,
okay?
I'm not conflating that at all. I'm not. His name wasn't even on my mind.
Okay, I'm just saying because I feel like when you're like what it is now versus what it was, made it that way.
But they have to evolve the show, and I think the show has evolved. Like I appreciate it in the same way I appreciate Hacks. The characters have grown and changed, and there have been permanent changes. It's not always like like they have changed. They have added characters to the sitcom family. Space Beth and. I don't know. Summer is fucking awesome now. Like think of Summer must protect Summer. Like that. The difference in Summer's character, like there's an arc there, and there's an arc with each of them.
Well, yeah,
and I think the show is just maturing.
Well. Night People. That's what I liked. That was a good episode.
Oh, that was fucking great.
Yeah, and these past two episodes were not a Night People episode. Me,
I think you need to give it more time.
What's another iconic?
And I've also looked through. I saw the Night People episode was iconic and love it, but they're still doing some good stuff, and I appreciate it. It feels fresh.
Heard it here. It's fresh.
Okay.
I mean, it's all we have. I mean, we don't have Smiling Friends anymore.
I know. Which tragic loss.
I think did we watch the last two episodes?
Keep smiling.
I think I don't know. Part of me thinks they needed to because maybe it wasn't sustainable because it was so like chaotic and intricate. Like,
well, and there, it wasn't always perfect too.
I mean. Yeah,
there
no,
were weak episodes of Smiling Friends.
There were weak episodes, like the episode where they went to Brazil. I do not like the episode. Well, I like that character, but no, the Brazil episode where the whole joke was, "Wouldn't it be funny if these characters talked about going to Brazil and they just never made it out of the airport?" Like, yeah, okay, like it's only 12 minutes long, but it just, for what they could do with how they can, like, just. Mess with the form and the structure and the shape to give us just that. I was pissed. So,
yeah, you can't always. Not everything is always going to be spun gold.
No, I know. And then, honestly, I'm sure it was like, okay, we have to finish this episode and we don't have time to create like all this extra work to animate this crazy stuff. So this episode's just gonna, so from a creative standpoint, I can appreciate that. And so who am I? Actually, who am I to
As a
critique
content
anyone's
creator,
art?
now myself, in the 8th episode of my podcast, I understand the pressure to perform and be funny and original and witty and come prepared. I never do. Or make appropriate edits. I never do.
Yeah, no.
You know, it's like, well,
it's all
morning
journey.
radio.
Well, I mean, if you are listening,
Shock jock.
that's what I'm trying to be.
JP and B in the morning
Ooh.
with Morty.
Oh, okay. Well, let's rebrand.
Yeah.
I could be okay with that. I want to be a shock jock. Well, I don't want to be. I think I have to be.
Yeah.
Do you know my sister, older one, was in the running to be a DJ on Sweet 98 back in the day?
Really?
They did an open casting call, and she made it to one of the finalists where like she got to do a whole morning. Like she was there. Like, we have Devin with us today. And she didn't make it past that episode.
And I love your sister, but
It's a big deal. It was a big deal.
she
just wasn't quite ready to yes and.
she wasn't Riz.
Okay, no, first off, she has Riz. She
has mad Riz, but like
I think she was definitely not here to like I guess she wasn't looking for the fame. She didn't need it. She was, comfortable just like being a mom, so
nah, I get it. I love you, Devin.
well, this is
Oh shit, did we just dox her?
well, it's not doxing.
Fuck.
This is our only listeners are your family at this point right now. I think. But we're not really
Who knows
promoting
though?
this to anyone or anything.
Well, it's more just about talking shit. So, training the AI models on my voice so that you can reproduce me.
What? Who? Are you talking to me? Am I like?
No, just yeah.
Well, I do think that we're both. Will have already been soaked up into the LLM, large language model.
Exactly.
And why not? Grist for the mill, right? I think willingly surrendering to the AI gods is the only move we have.
Well,
because we jam up their machine. The machine cannot contain it all, so we must destroy it.
The level of nuance required.
Yeah. So I think
you could never.
I don't know. I've always been. I was a teenager. I had my online journal. That's in the cloud. That's my whole teenage existence.
Our whole online lives.
Yeah. And this was before Facebook, so like I'm Web.0,
Oh yeah, I was pre-meta. I had a GeoCities website.
Those are sad. Those are all gone. That's probably for the best. I think that's where we're at. We can't we need to shed our ephemera. We need to burn our Library of Alexandria because to have so much of a historical record and like in such short time to be able to look back like, oh, this happened a decade ago. Like, I don't know.
Don't you feel like the electronic record exists though somehow? Like we're still scratching the record somehow. If we're programming things into a computer, we're putting electronic signals into the universe, just like our thoughts and what have you. And so, like, I don't know. I harken back to the Akashic records. Like the idea that like nothing is ever really destroyed. If you're shifting electrons around in the universe, anything that's ever happened will happen, etc.
Well, you speak as if this Akashic record is an actual thing, when it's not. It's an idea.
Well, I think it is. I think it. I mean, can it be both?
But I mean, can you hold it? Can you point to it? Is it? Can I observe it? Can you observe it?
I mean, it's like dimensional.
Well, that's not. That's theoretical.
Well,
I'm just saying. Like I agree with.
Oh, sorry. I'm not hawking a product. No.
No, I'm saying I agree with you on the theoretical idea of the Akashic record being.
Don't you ever just know an answer to a question though, without having to like think about it too hard?
I do, but I'm not saying that's like Akashic record. I don't think that's.
No,
like,
I'm just saying like, like brains are weird. We have insights and inspirations that like are kind of cool. I think that's what AI will fail to capture is just that spark.
It's not ensouled. It can't be, and like that's it. And I from my many studies, meaning is transactional. Like as humans, we interpret meaning because it's what we gain from what we're observing, what we're reading, what we're seeing.
Yeah.
And so we are, I don't know, this transfers onto AI and giving it this, we're projecting onto it. Like it is literally just computer, it's data, it's, it's predictive modeling. It's, but it can be, it's just so refined and that it can be like, it triggers something in us. It triggers this feeling of life because we give that to it. We're putting it on it. It's a demon because we are calling it a demon.
Well, it's just a mirror, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, no, it is. I love
Don't
AI.
mistake your reflection for a demon. Like it's in that. The thing is too. Like, did you see that piece in the New York Times? Taffy, I forget her last name, but it's like hyphenated. But she interviewed Tilly Norwood, and she is a journalist, Taffy. And I apologize, I don't remember her last name, but it was recent New York Times article, where basically she's like, "Hey, look, I've interviewed Robert Pattinson, I've interviewed Tom Hanks, I've interviewed like any star you can think of. I've probably talked to them and like asked them about their craft, and now I'm interviewing Tilly Norwood, who is a AI created by a company and like basically a year old, but acts like, a 20-something British celebrity, in just her mannerisms and how she reacts and how she could be used by like, as a tool for the film industry to cut costs and all that. Well, and it's just like the humanity there, and obviously like we don't have to get into the whole AI debate right now, but like the whole like premise. Well, where was I going with this? Like we created this thing, and I think maybe like the subtext of Taffy's article was like the creator of this was actually a talented actress. But she didn't have the it factor. She didn't have so like Tilly Norwood as this character actress created by AI is kind of enabling this woman to live that life, it was fascinating. The piece was fascinating.
Helene van der Velden, Dutch comedian, best known for work creating Tilly Norwood, an AI-generated actress.
Yeah. Do you know the name of since you have your phone up, do you have Taffy's last name?
I don't have the
hyphenated.
article.
It was in New York Times. I think it was like over the weekend or something. But anyway, I got gifted link to the article. I don't really support the New York Times based on their
Taffy brought us her Ackner.
And what's the name of the?
You don't support the New York Times, so I can't. Why are we gonna shill for them? Like I thought.
All right. Well, we're not gonna shill for them, but Taffy, good article. It really made me think, and happy to read it.
Well, I mean, I'm not worried about AI actors in the sense that, like, yeah, we'll do it for like a year and then everyone will be like, this sucks. Where's the real person? Like, until
Right.
like the AI is actually living in front of us and we can observe it, like a hologram, doesn't interest me.
The interesting thing was, though, that I think it was captivating enough for some people to be okay with it, because they're not looking for the next Citizen Kane. They're looking, like, it was the whole argument of the comeback essentially was kind of present in this article of like, well, they got rid of Valerie Cherish and they just have her AI bot do all the acting for it now. And, you know, it's not great, but it's run for 7 seasons because, you know, people put it on when they're doing laundry, you know, and doing other things. They're not paying attention to the content. They're not consuming the art.
Well, that's also fictional. That's not really what happened. Because
I'm saying that this was also an argument posited in this piece by Taffy and Ken, that hyphenated last name. I don't.
Who cares?
Rodner Eichner or something. I don't know.
What I would say is, though, I think that if there was an actual AI comedy, people would only watch it if it was good. I think that, like, is the problem that, like, oh, people are just like turning their TVs on and just streaming things, maybe, but I don't think at such a rate that like it would lead to the eventual success of an AI TV show just by chance of people leaving it on. I was like, okay.
Well, and I also think, though, that that's why movies like Obsession and Backrooms are doing so well at the box office is, you know, like, there is a little bit more, you know, buzz about them. People aren't going to talk about like AI slop unless it's like really fucking good, compelling AI slop. You know?
Well, and I don't think AI slop ever will be. I think, for me, when it comes to AI in the form of like being used as however humans use it as a tool, I think it's going to just amplify the things that we already do. I'm sure AI has already changed the film industry in ways we don't even know, because it's like, oh, well, we used an AI filter that like you actually can't even tell, and it's no different than like doing an Instagram filter, right? Like, or like, yeah, I was like, let's go after Adobe. What about that for artificial intelligence? Photoshop isn't real, you know, iPads aren't real, like nothing is real, like it's all just data that we are transmitting through space and time. Like,
Yeah.
What difference does it make?
Akashic Records.
Which, yeah, I mean, those aren't real either. It's not real. Who cares?
No, it's got me like always these like get me in the sort of singularity mindset of watching Westworld and being like, you know, you don't think AI is good now, but maybe we're AI and this is a redundancy, like simulation theory sort of things.
But in the moment you're experiencing, it's not, and so that's the truth. So I think everything up
Sure.
until that moment, yeah, like if I were to find out this was a simulation right now, cool. I mean, would it change anything? Maybe. Could I, you know, modify the reality as I see fit? No, because the demiurge says I can't. So there's that.
We're gonna defeat it.
No, we can't. It's just impossible.
Is it?
Because what is to defeat the demiurge is just in control of the reality. How we observe reality and how we perceive it is up to us. But the demiurge can manipulate that, can communicate with us, can fuck with us. But it's also like, if you look at occult teaching, it's really just the idea of like our subconscious made manifest. The demiurge of humanity is this, you know, vengeful god, you know, this jealous god.
Old world, man.
It is the old world. Old world is now actually the old. It's just world.
Just world. I need a break though. You're blowing my mind, my friend.
Was that a half hour? Okay, well, this is a commercial break brought to you by the Demiurge. Don't read the book. Don't listen to the snake in the tree of knowledge.
Hey man, be kind to snakes. They're just doing their thing.
Exactly.
We back?
I'm back.
Welcome back to No More G.
So, what music are you into these days?
I don't know. What music are you into these days?
Well, are you up to date with Charli? What Charli is doing?
SS26.
Well, that's her single from her new album, Music, Fashion, Film, that she just announced. It's coming out at the end of July, and she dropped the album cover for it, and people are pissed. Did you see the album cover? It has 3 men on it. It's like Martin Scorsese, John Cale, and what's the other guy's name? Hold on. Fashion. What's the Mark Jacobs. And so...
Why?
Well... Can I finish?
Yeah, but it's Charli's album. Why she got 3 men on it?
Why not?
Music, fashion, film.
Why not 3 men? Why not? Let's keep it as... No, you're doing exactly what people are doing right now, which is what I love. So my take on it is Charli has said in the past that she doesn't understand the obsession over the female image, and when it comes to like album art and how like, oh, the pop star needs to be on the album, which she did with Crash. So that album, she was on there, she was pretty much naked, right? Brat comes out, and it's a total rejection of that, where she's like, I'm not putting my image on it, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
And like, I remember when Brat came out, it triggered me. I was like, what is she doing? Why is she not on the album? She's so pretty, she's so cunt, let's see it. And we know how that turned out, and and I think
we had a Brat summer.
I think we all did. I mean, even if we didn't want to, we had to. And I think that's great. I think she is an innovator. And so for this, I think it's continuing that, I love that she is actually just kind of...
Objectifying the men?
Well, I don't think it's not objectifying. They're just like, they're on the cover because they're her muses, right? It's like this whole... I
haven't seen the cover.
Well, it's just like them all sitting in like a little apartment, just get on your phone, Google it, music, fashion, film.
No.
Okay, well, of course, people on the internet were
Sorry.
like, where are the girls? Why are there no girls on this? Which I'm like, the artist is the girl. The girl is the one who wrote the album.
You want to see a girl? Go look up Pattie Gonia.
No, we're not talking about her yet. That's the addendum, okay?
Sorry.
Okay, we're talking about music, okay?
Music, fashion, film.
Music, fashion, film. Do you like the new Charli? Do you like...
I do. I put it on my like tracks. I mean, it's not like I have really specific Charli memories in quarantine. Only through this party for you. God, what a fucking banger of a song, and one that I remember walking Morty in the rain and just sobbing listening to that song during like peak quarantine, because we could go outside if we were, socially distanced and whatever. So I just remember walking in the rain with him one weekend and like that, listening to that album and just fucking having a moment. And I think she really, like, yeah, she had other hits before that, but like that was really when Charli for me solidified her place in my heart. And so I'm a fan.
Oh yeah, that album How I'm Feeling Now, that came out after. So she had Charli. That album was like her. I thought I would consider. Well, actually, she had True Romance. I've been a Charli fan since the jump, so whatever.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that. I wouldn't say that I was.
Oh no, you were not. You were not.
Well, I maybe didn't have the resonance with it. I'm sure if I go back and listen, I'll appreciate.
Well, no, this was 2012 True Romance era.
Yeah.
That album How I'm Feeling Now, that was in response to the world locking down, and I think that to me is when I was like, oh, she's capturing the immediacy of it. Like it felt timeless I'm like, we just happened. How did you record all this? Like we are just happening. The pandemic is happening right now. Did you know it was coming?
Well, and like the Fiona Apple album too of that time, like those were just such pandemic bangers, you know.
I didn't fetch the bolt cutters. Unfortunately, I don't know.
I love that album. What are you talking about?
It didn't stay with me. I'm being honest. It just
I will agree that Charli's album stuck with me more, but Charli's also a little bit more prolific than Fiona Apple when it comes to her output.
Well, I guess if we're talking
presently,
I think if we're just talking like numbers, quantity, maybe,
right,
and
which, you know, I wasn't a huge fan of all the Wuthering Heights. You know, it was fine. Like, loved Brat, loved, you know, the remixes, the beat. Yeah, I mean, like, no, I'm a fan, but, you know, do I think Spring Summer 26, it's on my liked. It's got a little boppiness. She's going for her rock moment right now, and I dig it. I dig the singles I've heard. I'm gonna have to listen to the album as a whole, because that's usually how I consume her music.
I just enjoy like all the gay guys trying to just make the meme content with, like, anytime a pop star puts a song out, like, a gay guy's got to put a wig on and do a dance on TikTok to it. Mm-hmm. And so, like, just seeing them trying to do this with rock music, which that TikTok, there was a trend with that where it's like when she goes rock, that part where everyone's like kind of like shaking, which is cute, but it's like, oh, okay, gay guys, but that's TikTok. You have to make content. And I think Charli's like purposely making anti-content. I think she's kind of just like, I am a musician. I make music. I'm not making trends.
Well,
but I am the trend. She recognizes that. She knows that.
Yeah, and I mean, like, this song is certainly capturing the zeitgeist. Simply enough, but effective.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think she's even wanting to. I think it's just like, okay, this is the new Charli, I guess. Like, she's not doing what people want her to do, and that's exactly what she should be doing. So,
well, good for her. Good for her.
Well, I mean, and then Slayyyter, I think that album really, like, that's the Brat of this year.
Yeah, I mean, easily. We haven't talked about Slayyyter before on the podcast?
No, we haven't talked anything about music.
Yeah, no, the Slayyyter album is up there with best of the year easily.
Oh yeah, it definitely like soundtrack.
She is now the new Midwest princess.
Sorry, Chapel.
You were last year.
Thanks for Chapel. Just let us know that the title exists. The office exists.
The office is there, and you just got to keep churning it out. And, you know, nothing against Chapel. Just put out music, man. And Slayyyter's from St. Louis. She just banger on that album.
No, and it's good. It's I like in the Yes God, I think, is one of my favorite songs. And she's even like, I love America. Which I'm just like, oh my gosh. It's just, I know, like, it makes some people probably uncomfortable, but I think it's also just her truth. It's a statement, and it's
well, and she offers a vision of America that I think resonates with me. You know, in the moment, she is the moment right now of just, you know, I do love America, but it's also shit. You know, you wanna see the America I know. It is dirty. It's venereal. You know, and like I feel like her music and her aesthetic like kind of does this Courtney Love-esque. Just like, you know, that I think, I mean, and you know, you might take issue with how I'm phrasing that or whatever, but fuck, she's got it, and she's a prophetess.
Well, I do think that she did benefit from the Charli XCX Brat because I mean,
Yeah,
because
sure.
I think Slayyyter and Charli have already collaborated before. I might be wrong, but yeah, Slayyyter had. I remember I discovered. I was clued in on Slayyyter back in 2019, and she sounded like an artist who had already like ascended. I was like, oh, this is the sound. I was very inspired by what she was doing. Daddy AF. Mine is a great track. I knew she was the one. But if Charli didn't kind of create this Brat Summer, we would never get Slayyyter Spring, because the gays would not have found her. I think there was a moment where she could have gone just pure like Western, like rock, like Evanescence. I don't know. Like I could have seen this route where like she could have been co-opted by a different group of people, like because she like mainstream gays. She was definitely like brought up by queer people, but like the ones that I see that were like at Coachella, like I don't know if they were like would have found the Midwest Princess if Charli didn't kind of kick down those doors. Because Slayyyter was here. Slayyyter was doing things. Like she's been around 2020, 21, 22, 23. Like Slayyyter predates Brat.
No, she fucking rules.
So I think I'm very happy for our girlies. I do need to get that album and vinyl. That is what I need to do. So any other Slayyyter's only like the Robin album, Sexistential.
It's
fine. I don't.
I'm not like wowed.
We do have tickets to see Robin.
I know we have tickets to see him, and I'm sure this is like
but
heresy for me to like. I love Robin. I just that album. I gave it a listen all the way through. There wasn't a lot that like grabbed me about it.
Well, it came out It came out the same day as Slayyyter's album, and
Slayyyter won.
Yeah, sorry, Robin. I do.
Sorry.
It does.
Three wives are better than one.
Well, I feel like Robin's will be more of a autumn album. Like for
Three
me,
wives are better than one.
Oh, you're proud of that? Did I not acknowledge that for you? Sorry.
You didn't acknowledge it enough. I was really proud of it.
I'm not trying to pit.
Okay, yeah,
women against
I mean,
women.
like we're gonna listen to Robin this fall, but like, yeah, give Slayyyter her springtime.
But yeah, I like the 9 Inch Noise album. That was fun.
That was Boys Noise and 9 Inch Nails.
Another
smash up.
I've always been a big fan of Boys Noise. Like since like 2007.
Oh yeah, you introduced me to them.
I know.
You introduced me to a lot of music. So
yeah,
what's up, fuckers.
But yeah, I don't have any.
Oh, fuckers.
Oh yeah,
that's
Fuckers
another
is a good
album. That was not a
L-U-C-K-Y. Unlucky. Why you are mine? 'Cause I'm lucky.
That's a fun one. Kim Petras has new music. We love her.
Oh yeah, Kim Petras. I was thinking we need to do Kim Petras.
She needs more flowers from the gay community and like.
Well, I think it's
Kim
everyone.
Petras nights.
Sorry, I just gotta go back to Charli. Only because you brought up in our last episode the hack scene to Georgia's song about Work the Dance Floor, right?
Yeah.
Which it's a deep cut, but for the ones who know, yeah, Georgia, that's a good album. Came out like 2019, I believe. That was a good era, 2019 era. So I did feel very right for Ava and Deborah to dance to that. But I saw like a thing on Twitter. It's like, wouldn't it have been better if they used Charli's Party for You? So I put Party for You over this scene, and everyone's like, yeah, this is so much better. And I was like, you fucking idiots. Like that is blasphemy. First off, Charli would be mad at you that you erased about Work the Dance Floor. Like, first off, she would not condone this. Second, it doesn't need to be about Charli. We don't need to have Charli soundtrack everything gay, everything queer. okay, overcompensating that show. Remember that? Too much
Yeah.
Charlie in it. That was. I don't like the jukebox Charlie. I don't know. I don't think she likes being jukebox either. I think she wants to be rock star. She's bigger than that. You can't quantify her down to
We
just
still
that.
need to see her movie. I think it's available though.
The moment, yeah, I saw that.
I would watch it.
I lost my train of thought.
Sorry.
But no, because I did, yeah. Kim Petras, that's a good album. But yeah, no, I don't really. I think there's other just like weird stuff I need to get into more. I need to broaden my horizon. So, if you have music suggestions,
I think Little Sims put out an album that's kind of different. Little departure from what you might be used to. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little tie.
yeah, no, I mean, we can wrap this up. 45 minutes. Anything else on the music front?
Fuck.
See, that's why you gotta prepare your dockets. You gotta.
You know, like I've been seeing a lot about this game called Mina the Hollower, which is getting a lot of cool press, but I haven't played it, so I don't know.
It's a video game, so I don't know this.
Yeah. Just know of it. I'm so lazy with games, though. I'm playing games from like 2024.
Oh, that's
So
disgusting.
gross.
I'm still playing Tamagotchi Island. Oh, I should check in on them.
Yeah, they're probably all dead.
No,
They've
they're not. They're just
cannibalized each
angry.
other.
So there are 40 people on the island now. All based on people in our lives. And they live in a little fish tank, and I feed them when I have the time. Mm-hmm. And our Tamagotchis, they're super in love. Except for our son moved out, Morty moved out, and then he wanted to move back in, and then my Tamagotchi, said no, and that made me mad. My son tries to return home, and I say no.
You could kick yourself off the island if you're that mad at him. You could banish him forever, and then like create something new.
No, I don't want to do that.
I wonder what would happen to my Tamagotchi if
he'd probably die from sadness.
He takes a long walk off a short pier.
Oh no.
Oh, sorry. Content warnings. Everything. So we're just spoiling all the things, aren't we?
That's all we do. We have no opinions, just spoilers.
No opinions whatsoever. Just recaps and telling you things. Fuck.
Well, I mean, I can wrap it up with my addendum.
What's your addendum?
About Pattie Gonia.
Oh, yeah. What's the tea, sis?
So, in our last episode, we started talking about the Pattie Gonia lawsuit. It's reaching a fever pitch, to where Pattie, for the record, let me just go to her Instagram and look at her latest take, because the thing now is for all the girls to have these legal shenanigans and then posting things on social media. Patagonia just posted their offer to settle. When I told you that they were trying to erase my advocacy, their bullet number 3 is what I was talking about. Stop selling and promoting apparel and other products as Pattie Gonia. Patagonia is not just talking about my upcycled t-shirt merch in that bullet point. They're talking about the partnership work with other brands that I've done for years to pay for the education, advocacy, and activism that me and my team do. If I can't do partnerships as Patagonia, it breaks the whole ecosystem of advocacy and community engagement. And they understand this because their work is built on the exact same model. Advocacy work funded through commercial work. Bullet points number 1 and number 2, I've already said I would agree to. Bullet point number 3, absolutely not. No deal, Patagonia. So if you can't continue to perform as your alter ego persona, which you make money off of personally, It breaks all of the work that everyone else is doing, because the work that everyone else is doing is not as important as your drag career. Which I think, be humble, girl. Just be like, you're right. It's bigger than that. It's bigger than me. And actually, I could do this work as anybody. I could put on any wig and I could do this, Pattie.
I want to hang myself with my microphone cord.
Well, why would you say that?
Just listening to this goddamn bullshit from
Well, so my follow-up is that, and as we were recording the same time, someone else that we know posted their own expose about Pattie, and this has to do, the Nebraska girls are calling, okay?
We have the receipts.
We have the receipts, such as a 2019 Facebook article, not Facebook, Omaha World Herald article. Social media pleas to help flood victims can raise thousands, but donors should be cautious. And I just saw Win Wiley's name. So that is Pattie's real name. So Win Wiley, a University of Nebraska Lincoln graduate photographer, started a fundraiser that caught fire on Instagram after he urged others to match his initial $250 donation toward flood relief. By Friday, the fund had grown to more than $75,000 with a goal of $100,000. All the donations had been sent to his personal Venmo and PayPal accounts, but Wiley has said the money will all be forwarded to organizations without touching his bank accounts. Wiley said on Instagram on Friday that he would take a personal or business income tax deduction for the donation. Because of Venmo restrictions, he said he will distribute about $18,000 to one organization per week for the next 4 weeks. The first recipient, he said, was the Santee Nation Disbursement Fund. Wiley did not respond to 2 attempts to reach him Friday. Essentially, our girl, pre-Pattie, was really cared about this flood relief and offered, send me money to my Venmo.
First off, tip your drag queens, but no.
Well, it's just, shout out to this. I didn't break the story. The person who broke the story, they know who they are. But thank you for bringing this to everyone's attention, because grifters gonna grift. And I'm sorry I was mean to that person who broke this story last time I saw him in Chicago. At Berlin. Well, why do you stop giving more details?
Well, I just maybe I just need to say I'm sorry to the void.
Okay, sure. Yeah. This is about
They're never going to hear this.
This is about not once. This is going to be everyone's going to recite this now. This is going to take down Pattie. This is Nebraska Girls Revenge.
The expose.
No, I think for me, as a gay man myself who wants to do good for his community and wants to advocate on the behalf of the queer community, I know not to do things like that. Like, I'm just like, you need to kind of be above. And also, you ran out of town. That's why you don't come back to Nebraska, because you stole these people's money and you can't show your face here. So, yeah, don't show your face here, I guess.
Yeah. You can't come home again, Pattie.
And she doesn't want to, because
she doesn't want to.
She got to sing with Yo-Yo Ma. No, yeah, it's like, I dropped a song with Yo-Yo Ma, which is like, you know what I mean? It's like, what is it? Is it, do you want to be?
The more I learn about Pattie Gonia, the more I kind of hate her.
Well, that's fine. I'm not trying to throw words like hate around. I'm annoyed. I don't want to take away from the good work that Pattie Gonia has done to make queer people more open to the outdoors and, advocating for marginalized communities. However, that doesn't need to be your business, girl. Like, is your business dependent on
don't take people's money.
Yeah.
So you're gonna give
don't
it
take
to
people's money.
Charity when you're not.
Don't weaponize queer fear to line your pocketbooks. You want to sing on a track with Yo-Yo Ma? Go do it. Just do it. I don't need to subsidize that.
Yeah.
So, Pattie, come on the pod. No, I don't care to talk to you.
She seems horrendous.
well, also you get 1 million followers on Instagram and you become untouchable, and that's how these people feel, and it's all clout chasing, it's all artifice, it's all persona. I don't know. I like drag and I like drag queens, but I think men have weaponized it. Like, that's what it is. Like,
wow.
Still, like,
Heard it here first.
patriarchy will find any way to win. That's competition. Competition is a patriarchal trait. So
that's why we support, our local queens, our local bio queens, our local burlesque performers, our empowering women, empowering people of all genders.
Well, I think people do that in their own ways, and they do it naturally. And I think that if a corporation is asking you not to infringe on their trademark, you can choose so many other things. Sorry, Pattie, you don't get a brand. You don't get to have it all, and that's because it's just the way it is. Sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, I mean,
you want to wrap this up then?
Yeah.
Okay, well then do it.
Oh yeah. Well, no. I just also I don't want to give this peppermint patty any more space in my mind. Is all.
Well, why don't you let's close out episode 8.
Let's take deep, soothing breaths. Not think about Pattie Gonia breaking a heel, climbing Mount Everest, and her hamstrings are eaten by the Sherpas. Ah! No, I don't know how to end anything. I'm just gonna fictionalize.
Well, thanks for listening. Little Pattie Gooners. Ooh, Pattie Gooners. Okay.
Gross. Ew.
That's the episode. Pattie Gooner.
Pattie Gooners.
There should be the
Pattie Gooner Part 1.
Pattie Gooner Part 2. Okay. Episode 7.
That's fucking gross.
Okay. Thanks for listening.
Doom Orgy.